Alrighty.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dad. This is Matt, and we got some new gear, so we're just kind of testing it out and running. We wanted to talk about some news today. When I was at Natural Grocers today, they were saying, like, if I wanted a turkey for Thanksgiving, I would have to pre-order it now. And they're only asking for like a $5 deposit. But basically what they were saying is if that you don't pre-order it, you're not going to have a turkey for Thanksgiving. And I also know that White Oak Pastures is starting their pre-order process now, and their starting price is like $135, and that's not delivered or anything, y'all. So we just wanted to talk about this for a minute. I know this whole turkey shortage was kind of like a thing last year.
Yeah, it was.
And so Matt's got some stats of what happened to the turkey population this year.
Yeah, and it all came up because we were talking to a neighbor friend, and she was like, did you know that there's this big old turkey thing going around? Like, there's no turkey at the grocery stores, at least around here. Maybe in your city they do have turkeys, but normally around this time you'll start seeing some turkeys. You know, you can get some cheaper deals on turkeys and stuff. So then you know, our grandparents used to do that, take us kids out around this time, get a couple turkeys and put them in the freezer for Thanksgiving or Christmas if you do that. And she's like, there's no turkeys. And she's like, nobody has turkeys. And I'm like, this is nuts. I need to make a video about this. So that's why we are sitting down in front of y'all tonight talking about this. I got some crazy stats just from, you know, 5-10 minutes of research. You do have to take them all with a grain of salt, of course, because they are, you know, online stats. So first of all, like Dad has already said, this year for organic farm-raised, pasture-raised turkeys, it's $135, which is kind of cheap because if you've ever bought organic feed, and it takes a lot of work. Turkeys are very difficult birds to raise.
They're ephemeral.
Yeah, I mean, we only have 2 left out of like a dozen that we've raised from babies, and they are dumb. So,
and it's basically because if you have any of these non-wild turkeys, they're just very prone and susceptible to disease, which is why in a lot of states there's very heavy restrictions on releasing turkeys into the wild. And it's done in a very calculated way, because if you introduce these domestic turkeys into the turkey population, they will contaminate it and can wipe it out, because turkeys are very ephemeral. But we do have heritage breeds. So we have the midget whites, which was before they came up with these gigantic white things. And then we have our Tom's a red bourbon. But turkeys are definitely a challenge to raise. That's for sure. At least for us, it is.
So in all this year, between January and July, the U.S. has lost 6 million turkeys. And the top 2 states this year that I could find that lost the most was Minnesota was number 1, 3.2 million birds this year. And South Dakota was the second one that I could find that lost 1.5 million turkeys. And
that's because they gassed them.
The sad thing is, exactly. They didn't actually lose them to natural causes. They actually,
they called them because of the bird flu.
Yeah, because they went in there and they were like, what's the test? It's called HP or
PCR test.
PCR test. That's what it is. And they're like, oh, you know, we took it and took the test for all your birds or whatever, or however they do that. And you need to, you know, kill them all. So it's very sad. And they didn't just do that with turkeys. They've been doing that with all other types of chickens. And they were even saying, I remember not that long ago, they were doing it for like backyard flocks and everything when the bird flu thing was. They were trying to make it a real big deal. It kind of sizzled out.
They make it a big deal every year around the September time zone, and they make it a big year, and they want you to register your backyard flock and all these different things, and they want you to PCR test your birds and all that stuff. And they act like you know, birds aren't birds, and it's always the same thing every year. And you know, each year they just crank it up a notch like they do everything.
Yep. All right. So in 2019, in America, we raised 5,818 million pounds of turkey. And then in 2020, we only raised 5,558 million pounds of turkey. So 300 million pounds less than 2019. And for some silly reason, I guess they're saying, because I guess we're going to do better next year, we're going to actually bump it up an extra 100 million, come back a little bit, supposedly. But yeah, the bird,
that is not going to happen.
No, it's
because
not.
there's already feed shortages.
Yeah, exactly.
There's already fertilizer shortages.
What place did that fertilizer place get hit by the storm
Ian,
too?
yeah, the main fertilizer supplier in Florida, production, got hit by Ian and got, I don't know if it got wiped out. It got significantly disabled. So
yeah,
there's that as well. So we just wanted to jump on here. And if you do like turkey for Thanksgiving, I mean, one thing we want to encourage you is to raise your own turkeys.
exactly.
We'll probably be having Muscovy in the crock pot this year at Thanksgiving. We've done that in the past, and we like our Muscovy. And our Muscovy are not as ephemeral as the turkeys. And our Muscovy get very large and very heavy. And it's a delicious, beautiful meat. And ours are right from the yard, and they waddle around, and we cull them and throw them in the crock pot. So they are all organic. So we want to encourage you, if you want a turkey for Thanksgiving, it's a little too late to start now.
Yeah.
But you need to be raising your own birds regardless.
Yeah, definitely.
And there is definitely going to be a turkey shortage. There was one last year. It's going to be more substantial this year. And obviously, in the years to come, this will continue to ratchet down. They'll be more and more difficult to get. Certainly, a non-antibiotic juiced turkey will be incredibly hard to find. But with all that being said, as these shortages continue to occur, what's going to happen is, one, the price of our food is going to go up, but the quality is going to go up as well, because places like White Oak Pastures are going to increase their production. And
very true.
Us small homesteaders, we are already collaborating with one of our neighbors. They're raising the turkey. We're going to process the turkeys.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
So we're going to continue to collaborate with our community. So she's raising multiple turkeys. We're going to process them all. We're going to split them. So we don't even have to pay for the feed.
We don't have to worry about going turkeyless this Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we will have a turkey this Thanksgiving. Our neighbor will have a turkey, at least one, this Thanksgiving. And so we're collaborating with our community to raise and process these turkeys. And because of stuff like this, we don't have to worry about pre-ordering with natural grocers. I do encourage you to seek out vendors like White Oak Pastures in Bluffton, Georgia, and at Will Harris there. They have an awesome operation. It's very polyface, Joel Salatin-esque.
Okay.
And Will Harris does great work there, and he's proved the model. We'll probably be examining and reviewing some of their work here on the channel, maybe looking at some of their videos. But it is an absolute, and Will Harris was a conventional ag and a conventional rancher, and he found out that was a losing proposition. So he converted to regenerative ag, and so White Oak Pastures, I think, has created about 180 jobs. He is one of the largest. He's one of the largest employers there in Bluffton, Georgia, and Bluffton, Georgia was a little sleepy dead. I think it was like a carpet town where they manufacture carpet, and he has totally revived and re-energized that community and created wages for people. And what's even greater than the living wages that he's created is the living food that'll actually help you thrive and live a healthy life. So we just wanted to hop on here real quick. We're testing out some new equipment. We got a 4K webcam. We're going to be doing some simulcasts and different things like that on Rumble, check our Rumble link down below. Sign up to our backup channel. Sign up to Rumble.
Yes.
We're going to be doing some simulcast when we go live. And this way we can discuss all kinds of stuff on Rumble. And we can discuss all the things that you can discuss on TheTube. And thank you, TheTube, for encouraging us to continue to seek platforms where we won't be stifled and we won't be muzzled and we won't be told how to think, what to think, or what to say. We appreciate you for encouraging us to do that. And you are wonderful. NSA, FBI, CIA, PDQ, and all the other nefarious alphabet soup. We salute you. And we're so thankful that our tax dollars fund your nefarious activities. And we bid you adieu and farewell. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live stream.
Thank you so much. Go check out our website. All the honey is restocked. I think we shipped
for now. We have some low stock.
We shipped out like 30 orders today, so your honey should be coming.
If you want a T-shirt, look, it's not about left and right. It's about right and wrong, and that's what we talk about here on our channel. We share truth, and we talk about right and wrong. We're not Republican. We're not Democrat. We're not liberal. We're not conservative. It's all about right and wrong, and it's about truth. So that's what we share here. If that interests you, like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends.
Yeah, please subscribe.
And we will see y'all on the next video.
All right. Thank y'all for joining.
See you.